Chucky is certainly, without question, the worst film in the franchise. This movie sucks ass. It has bad acting, bad writing all around, and a plot that's ridiculous. What was once a horror series turned into a complete comedy. Anybody that's seen the end bride Chucky knows that Tiffany gave birth to a doll baby, and then that's where the events of the sequel takes place, where it follows a small child doll named Glenn or Glenda or whatever, and they have dreams about being like a killer, but he or she don't want to be a killer. The whole plot of this film is just a damn joke. This is how you kill a franchise. Oh, the humanity. What the hell were the writers smoking when they wrote this movie? Seriously, check out this bullshit scene.
Yes! In your face, lady!
But being a girl would be nice too.
Well, which is it?
I'm not sure. Sometimes I feel like a boy. Sometimes I feel like a girl. Can't I be both?
You see, what in the hell were they writing? Who wrote this bullshit? I mean, seriously, Bride Chucky was one thing, but to go from that to this abomination is something else. This movie even has Redman. Freaking Redman. He's a great rapper, but he's a terrible actor all around. And to put him in this movie was just a farce. I mean, seriously, what the hell were they trying to prove here? Then you have Jennifer Tilly, who might be one of the worst actress in the industry, and she don't bring nothing new on the table. And she's pretty much playing herself in this film. But anyway, if you somehow never seen this movie, never watch it because it is a shitty film. And I wouldn't recommend this movie to nobody. This has killed the franchise for many years. And it was the last film to come out in theaters until the 2019 reboot. There's really nothing I like about this film. Even Brad Dourif kind of phones it in with his performance. Chucky is just a complete joke by this point in the franchise. The story is laughable. There is some terrible ass acting in this film. And not only that, but I kind of wonder why the hell they took the horror franchise and turned it into a comedy. They never did that with the Friday 13 or Halloween series. How would people feel if they took those characters and made them to jokes? I don't know what the hell happened between Bride Chucky in this film, but they clearly went into a horrible direction. And Paramount made a big mistake. This movie was a critical and box office disaster. And not only that, but for a film to be such hated on, because there's a lot of people I know who despise this movie, this film somehow still got a sequel several years later. On a scale of 1 to 10, this movie is getting a 2. Yeah, it's the worst in the franchise. And when you have all the elements I just described in this film, plus you leave in the fact that there's one scene in this film that completely takes Chucky and made some absolute fool, then you, without question, have one of the worst movies ever made. I don't know why the hell this movie was even made to come out. What the hell were they thinking? I mean, Chucky was an iconic franchise, and then they drove in the ground with this series. It's no wonder why this was the last film to come out in theaters before that reboot that came out earlier this year. And that's my review of Sea of Chucky. Alright, leave your comment section below. Let me know what you think about this film. Did you hate it? Do you agree this is like one of the worst films ever been made? And also, how do you feel about your films? Or would you rate the Chucky films from worst to best? This movie here is certainly the worst in the franchise. With terrible actors, I said before, and everything else bad about this film, then there's not one redeeming quality about this movie here. This movie is just a shit show, and it shows throughout the film. Now, this is the end of me reviewing these films because I have other movies to review. So I'm not gonna review Curse of Chucky in that other film. But my quick opinions on those were just cash grabs as well, and that was the reason why those came on DVD. Alright, this is Slum Guy 172 saying peace out.